on every plant. We're in our home and garden event, so for the next, well, for this day, you get 4 flexible payments on all of your gardening, your plants, your tools, everything that you need to make your home a gorgeous oasis. And if you, I mean, who doesn't love roses? But these are big, full-size roses. They're called Peppermint Pop roses. They have beautiful, big, bright pink and white blooms. $19.95. Imagine having roses like this. And hold on, we're live on Facebook and we're getting a lot of comments. Annie and Beverly, everyone's saying, I can't possibly grow these. I can kill every plant. These are a special type of rose. They're low maintenance. I'm gonna say that again, a low maintenance rose bush. Easy growing, no spray, full size roses. They grow about 3 or 4 feet in both directions, high and wide. And these are repeat bloomers. You don't have to do anything special to these. They grow. $4.99 to get this home, and this is what it'll come to you looking like. You'll just plant it right in the ground, and Leaf and Petal, of course, always includes this. It's very important. I file these now just in case I need to remember what exactly do I do. And then if you need any help on anything, you've got Leaf and Petal's contact information. Call, email, social media, however you want to be able to get a hold of them, and they will have a master gardener give you advice, help you, encourage you. Rochelle Grayer, who is our master gardener on call. You know, of course, Rochelle, these are very limited. Anytime we offer roses that are low maintenance, they sell out in a snap, and we're just now bringing these in for the first time.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. I love this Peppermint Pop. They're kind of, they're beautiful pink, but they kind of are a little darker on the outer edges, and then they get a little lighter on the inner sides, which I just think is so beautiful. It gives it such depth. But yes, they're gonna come to you as a bare root rose. It'll look something like this. You just need to bury it up to the very obvious point that you see where it was buried before. These are not first-year roses. These will be 2-year-old roses. So these will be coming out of the field as mature and established plants, and then we ship them to you bare root, because that's the best way to get these kind of more mature established plants, so that they'll perform that much better in your garden. So they have all this just vigor in all of this root system, and all you need to do, they'll be in a big plastic bag when it comes. Leave it in the bag until you're ready to plant it, because that bag will actually protect the moisture and whatnot that's in here, because you do want to keep it fresh. And then get it in the ground, plant it as soon as it comes, and look in the ground. I just pulled it back out. It's got leaves all over it already. I live up in Boston. It is not that warm here, but it is just kicking it out right now already. And this one is going to be, blooming in just a few short months with these gorgeous, amazing blooms. And by the way, these are good sized plants. They're going to get about 3 to 4 feet in either direction, and then they'll be covered with these blooms. They'll get bigger and better every year, of course, as they establish. But look at that. I mean, you can't beat a rose for just, again, we've been talking about picking blooms to bring into your house too. I mean, pair that with some lilies and the amazing bouquets you can have.
Seriously.
With all of these.
And I do have to let everybody know too, Rochelle, whenever I've been able to present roses, whether they're spray roses or full-size roses like these, we sell out every time we offer them on air, because you cannot go to your home store and get a 2-year-old rose bush that will just plant in the ground. It's past that sort of risky part where you're like, is it gonna take, is it not gonna take? It's already been proven. So it will start to grow as soon as you plant it. Leaf and Petal will send it to you exactly when it's right to plant it in your zone, and then you can expect blooms like this. You get a 1-year warranty, so there is nothing to worry about. If you don't get blooms like that, go ahead and send it back. But Leaf and Petal walks you through the entire time, so if you have any questions within that year, give them a call and they will help you along the way. $4.99, and we will ship it to you for free. But again, very, very limited in the amount we have, and once they're gone, they're gone. You can't, of course, I mean, everybody knows, we may not be master gardeners, but we understand, Rochelle, that you can't just order more 2-year-old rose plants, right? You can't just be like,
you cannot, no. That's how all of the plant products are. And in fact, you know, as the season kind of is getting really into full swing, you might already have noticed, depending where you are in the country, that because so many people have become gardeners in the last year, there is actually a real shortage of a lot of plants. So getting something when you see it, wherever you see it, whether it's here on HSN, I say, if you want it, get it, because these things are not going to last long. They're not going to stay around in the garden centers or here or anywhere else, because there's just not that many. We can't just like flip a switch and say, hey, make more. It takes time for nature to grow and you know, make new plants. So you know, supplies are limited. But I just have to say, this is such a good gift. I don't know if you know, you've grown them before or not. My mom is a big gardener. I have been a gardener all of my life since I was little because she was a gardener. And every year we gave her roses, rose plants, not rose flowers like the bouquets, but we gave her rose plants. And I remember when I was in high school, we moved from one house to another. We spent like 3 days moving our furniture, and then we spent another 3 days moving rose bushes. That's how kind of attached you can get to something like this, because they do have a sentimental quality. You know, if you give it as a gift, like, it'll always be remembered as that was, you know, those pink ones were from, you know, whoever. And they really kind of, you know, are a very, they're like these generational sort of things, because rose bushes really do last a long time. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say to you is, if you've tried to grow this, when I was a baby gardener, like I remember about, you know, whatever, 25 years ago when I had my own house, I was terrified of roses, as I should have been. They were not like these are. These newer roses from the last 10 years have been bred to be no spray, so that you can not have to worry about the funguses and the pests and all the things that used to plague roses. Now they're so much easier.
I love it. They're the you can do it roses. Little to no maintenance whatsoever. So definitely get those home. With everybody on the phone, we have fewer than 2,000 to go.